Okay, Mario, we're gonna do a pat search before we go upstairs, so have anything in your pockets, paper included, you can put out there?
Nothing left.
Okay, just like the airport, you're gonna put your arms out, all right. So I'm gonna start by waving the wand about 1 inch above the body, all the way down to the fingertips. Then I'm gonna take the body in sections. Okay, when it goes off, it's usually picking up the studs in the floor will set this off. So Mario, just please turn around for me. And I'm gonna go sections again, about 1 inch off his body. Okay, Mario, before we're done, I just have to put my hands on you, I'm gonna pat you down, okay? While you're searching the body, you're gonna rub. Do not pat the body. You're gonna slide your hand over. If he had a collar, you would lift the collar. Underneath the collar, you would look. Just make sure there's nothing and go on the inside of his legs all the way down. All right, Mario, could you please turn and face me? And you're gonna do it again at the front. Okay, Mario, before you sit down, could you please remove your belt, your shoes, and your socks? Thank you, sir. If you could hold that, please. So when you're going through the shoes, if they keep them tied and just slide them off, untie them, if it's possible. And on the inside cushion, if it comes up, take it out. People do hide things in there. You want to check the tongue. Look around the shoe real quick. Make sure there's nothing hidden in the seams. You want to do this for both shoes. You notice this one is tied. You just untie it. Do the same thing. Look in. Bang. Make sure there's nothing up in there. You don't want to stick your hand right in there just in case there is something up there. You don't want to get stuck. So you can feel on the outside. You can even wand it if you want. You're going to check the socks. And could you lift your feet up? While I'm also looking at his feet, I'm going to check the seam of the pants. Okay, Mario, you can put your shoes and socks back on.
Thank you.
At this point, when somebody's putting their stuff back on, you can talk to them about the unit, ask how they're feeling. Do me one more favor, just lift your shirt. I just got to see your, there you go. Just want to check around. There you go.
All right.
Now, if Mario had longer hair, I would also check the hair, but he has a crew cut, so therefore I don't have to.
Hi, my name is Colleen, and I'd like to teach you how to do a pat search on a female. When you come down to PAS to get your patient, you'll pick up a blue folder like this. Look to see if the patient's on a BWA. It'll be circled if they are for alcohol, opiates, or both. What that is, it's an indicator if somebody is coming in for detox. The probability if they are coming in for detox is that they may try to hide either pills or nips of alcohol. So just to keep that in the back of your mind when you're searching. The second thing I want to go over is the wand itself. There's two settings. There is a buzz, where if it goes over metal, it vibrates and you can see the red light go off. The other setting is a high squeal. And the red light goes off. That usually tends to make patients nervous when that goes off. So if you can also keep that in mind to keep the detector on vibrate. So what I'll do is I will go in, I'll introduce myself to Nancy and explain that I'm going to do a safety check with her. I want to get her right from the beginning thinking about that this is a safety check, that our main concern here is to keep her safe as well as the patients upstairs safe. Hi Nancy, my name's Colleen. I'd like to do your safety check with you.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. At that point, I will put on the metal detector to vibrate, and I will ask Nancy, do you have multiple layers on, such as 2 pairs of pants or
I do.
2 or 3 socks?
I have on pure workout pants under these pants.
Okay. As it gets colder, you're gonna find patients that are gonna come in with multiple layers. Each layer has to be removed and individually checked. What I'll do now is I will have Nancy sit and remove the outside pair of pants and her shoes and socks while she's seated. Now, if you begin a PAT search and a patient starts to become agitated, they start to rush you, they start to complain that they're cold, there's any number of complaints that they can come up with. Stay focused, don't rush, do the PAT search as you normally would, above all, remain professional. So, Nancy, if you could hold out your hands, just like a T, I'll begin the PAT search. Like Patrick said, 1 inch above the body, up and down the arm, come down this half, over the front. Once again, making sure not to miss anything. Nancy, can you step maybe a foot apart? Perfect. At this point, I'll go behind Nancy. And it's okay to give the patient reassurance that they're doing good. Just be a few more minutes. You're going to make note of where the metal detector is actually going to turn red and vibrate. I'm noting it's vibrating at the back where her bra would be. And I'm also noting it's vibrating in the small of her back. It's those 2 areas that I'm going to pay special attention to. All right, Nancy, for your PAT search, for the PAT part, I'm going to start from your head down to your toes. All right? And it'll be a gentle PAT search. If you do find pills on a patient, your best recourse is to remain calm, ask the patient to leave the evaluation room with you, have a seat back in PAS, and check back in with the PAS charge nurse. Majority of cases, if the patient has 1 pill, they will have more. The patient will then be changed into Johnny's for a further search. Folds, you always have to unfold. And then, like Patrick said, a rub, a gentle rub, so that you're covering the front of the arm, the back of the arm, the top, and the bottom. Now, as a rule, we don't remove watches, but looking at Nancy's watch, it's not sitting flush against her skin. So I would ask her, Nancy, would you mind removing your watch for me? I just want to check. We try to keep everyone as safe as possible. Once again, you see a pill taped to it. As watches get bigger, it's becoming easier to tape items such as pills and medication to the back of these watches. Once again, I would take this pill back to the charge nurse in PAS, and Nancy would then change into Johnny's. I'm gonna go down her side. Once again, not patting, but rubbing. I'm going to carefully check this sweater, including pockets. What I'm gonna do is, as we get to the bra area, I'm gonna take the back of my hand and go from under her arm, flat against the side of her body. Once again, I will check this side. I will unroll. Oh, your lipstick. Nancy had hid some lipstick. Normally, staff will be just, oh, okay, here's your lipstick back. But a number of lipsticks are now containing knives. If you find a lipstick, always open it and check it. Make sure that it's not containing something more dangerous. There we go. I love your bracelets.
Thank you.
Make note of the patient's jewelry. Make sure that she's wearing jewelry that could be considered safe. Now, as I look closer at this bracelet, I see that it has a pointed edge on it that could be used either to hurt Nancy or to hurt other staff. Nancy, what I need to do is take this bracelet and I'll put it with your belongings.
Okay.
You'll get it when you leave.
Okay.
So her arm will go back up again. I'll go flush against the body with the back of my hand, checking the sweater. Take the back of my hand again, go across the bra. Making note to feel if anything is hid there. I will then take my hand and I will go under the bra, up as far as the bra line, making note to feel anything, and continue down. Nancy, if I can ask you just one thing to help me, would you be able to do a bra shake?
Sure.
When they do the bra shake, watch closely. Make sure that the shirt isn't tucked in, so if anything comes out, it's staying tucked in. Make sure that the shirt is loose. All right, thank you. I will come to the back. Now, I'll remember it went off here, the metal detector. Nancy, I'm just gonna shake your bra strap in the back.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run my hands down over her bra straps and continue on. The small of her back is what had me worried. Nancy, if you don't mind, I see a zipper here. I'm just gonna check.
Okay.
And I'm gonna zip it back up.
Okay.
If you do find something, do not let the patient get it for you. What you need to do is get it yourself. This is a small container of mace. Take that, put it down. Oh, actually, I would hand it to the person that's observing the pat search and continue on with my pat search. All right, Nancy, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my hands and just shake your workout pants. And then rub down the side, rub down the back, rub down the front, making note of any wrinkles. Rub down the back, the sides, and the front. All right, Nancy, you did great. What I need to do now is check the pair of pants that she came in with. If patients have hoodies, they need to take the hoodies off if they have something on underneath, and you need to check the hoodies. Pockets, hoods, hood parts. Run your hands, look for all pockets. It's cargo. She has pockets on the side. Double check those pockets. More pockets on this side. Check the seams at the bottom. Okay. What you would have them do next, like the males, is have a seat. Nancy, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check your sneakers, your socks, and your feet. As Patrick said, make sure the shoelaces are untied. Feel the tongue. Look inside. And go around the whole sneaker. And believe it or not, there's some sneakers that actually have zippers in the tongues. Some of the female workout sneakers. Socks. Inside out. All right, Nancy, if I could ask you, if I could just see the bottom of your feet. Look especially under the toes. Make sure that no pills have been taped at the base of the toes on the foot. You're all set, Nancy. Thank you so much. As you walk up with the patient, be sure to give a report on how the PAT search went. If the patient was agitated, if they were trying to rush you, or if the PAT search was uneventful. Also, any of the items you find, you need to fill out a quadros.